So I decided during the quarantine one day, I was like, I'm going to come up with a song using his style, preferred style of guitar playing. It ended up being really crazy. And he liked it, and he learned it in one night.
No shit.
In a different tuning. He liked it. He immediately came up with lyrics, and we were like, all right, cool, let's keep this going. Let's keep this rolling. And that's how we came up with the song.
Dessert, pleasure, vanilla hidden in the yard, watching all the falling hearts.
My name's Gavin.
I'm Jaxx and Win.
The weapon, Giovanni Moreno.
We'll start that again at Gavin because I'm playing too much over it. Start again, Gavin.
I think the weapon's hot.
Kill you. I'm Gavin. I'm Gavin, everybody.
I'm Jaxx and Win. JAXXONWYNN.
Gio.
The whole thing, I think, even when you're a kid and you're like listening to music, like once you start actually getting to see that there's a process behind this stuff, I think that's the part that you crave even more. Is like you kind of look at every song as this really cool, complex thing that's like a lot of little situations and pieces. You know, while we were writing it, which is cool. I think that makes it a lot more fun.
That's it.
And then you go 3, 2, and then 12. Now, can you?
Do you think that makes songwriting easier, doing it in studio like that?
I think it can.
Yeah. 3, 4.
Gavin was supposed to come in with these chugs, these palm mute type of chugs, these chords, but he ended up not doing that, and he ended up bringing this dance swing to it.
Chugs?
Yeah.
Remember you came up with, and you were like, I'm picturing like a and it was like, you're over here and you started teaching me how to, you were like, hit these 3 notes. And you're like, and then I kept sitting there and freaking like strumming, and you were like, no, just play the notes. You were still strumming along, and then Gio just kind of had this look like, alright, screw you, I'm not fun. Like, we locked in, it was like, here's the beat, and then he started getting into it, and it became this big strumming part that was really dope. That was the most fun part, I think, because it was like, once we unlocked that, it was like, at least for me it was, where it's like, we started playing, it was like, alright, this is, I can get a better picture now. I can see where we're going. This is good. It's like promising.
There's a lot of arguing. It's great.
I love fucking arguing.
It isn't. It's not really. It's not anywhere yet.
What do you most like to argue about?
There's always been some sort of conflict where someone doesn't like the other person's part.
But it's always key.
I'm literally talking about you.
That's fun.
You know exactly
There's
what
always
we're talking
been
about.
this huge sexual tension between Gio and Gavin.
Wrong string, buddy.
What am I doing? Right there?
If you're on the low E, yeah, it's 2 strings up, 2 frets up. That's an octave. That's how you do an octave.
I think I'm in drop.
Yeah, I'm in drop.
Dude, Jackson is definitely the culprit for starting most arguments, but he does that thing where he like passively causes them, so he just like, he, like drops bombs and walks away.
Instigates.
Every time.
That's such bullshit.
Lays that seed. He lays that seed.
He just lets it happen.
Gavin and Gio aren't like good at explaining to each other what they're trying to
Well,
say.
you just keep pointing us out. You're still the biggest bully.
No, I'm just being sincere. Like y'all have a hard time saying something.
Give us a little therapy session. How do you?
We trust each other with each other's musical taste. That's a big one. The second biggest one is experience. We all have a lot of experience in different realms.
Give it some more.
Wait,
like,
Tennessee skyline. Like how much?
Tennessee skyline.
Like it's. I mean, I'm not saying a ton, but I'm saying here. It's like when I do see conflict, I'm like, that's
Hot.
okay. That's it's also definitely. But
If we fucking quit on each other,
Blood
like
everywhere.
that's the end all be all. Like, don't quit just because you disagree with someone.
absolutely.
Keep it going.
Well, now that he's got the idea, I think he can hit it perfectly and we'll be fine.
Like when you're making art, I feel like if it's not 1 minute hugging you and then 1 minute beating the fuck out of you, and 1 minute making you nauseous and like question yourself, I don't think you're really making something that's like.
This is Alabama gold. Man, slinging hip hop tracks and folk music.
Pleasure, vanilla hidden in the yard, watching all the falling hearts.
Do it again.
You want me to say what you just did?
No, no.
The lyrics to me me were about being level-headed and content enough to enjoy where you are. And
You want to make your audience hug you and then punch you and just vomit everywhere.
Vanilla hidden in the yard, watching all the falling hearts.
Here we go. Reaching. You're not screaming it, but you get like angry almost. You get like really gritty in your face. Like you like this part is like all nice and sweet and like singing and like it's great. And then you like turn into Mr. Not So Nice Guy for a second.
Okay. Can I do a take like that, Gavin? And then y'all can just decide which one you like better.
For sure.
I think it sounds very sultry. Destination daydream. I wanted to make you grab your lover and slow dance with each other during the golden hour.
I just hope that our energy that we had writing a song matches the energy that we feel on stage.
Yeah, Gio, tell me about it.
You're watching Trick Arrow Publishing. Fuck yeah.